Alright everyone, Simon here from CD Revival. Before I start today, I just want to give a big shout out to Desoat Studios for my banging intro clips. So if you like that, check out Desoat Studios on YouTube as well. They've got some good stuff on their channel. Today I'm just going to go through my CD collection, because honestly there's quite a lot to get through, and if I live to be 100, I probably won't get through them. So I'm going to fire through a few of the Bs today. So starting off, I'm going to start with Biohazard, good band from New York. It's going to literally show and tell right today, give a few details. Some of them I've not even heard that many times, so we'll see how we go. I've got the first album, Biohazard. Not heard that one too many times. They're a good band. It's got Wrong Side of the Tracks on it, which is on a later album as well, but so that's that one there. The original one, if I can find the year. Yeah, no. '92, apparently. 1992, first album from Biohazard. Second album, Urban Discipline. Do know this one. Do like this one a lot. Really, really cool. The inside there. It's got Punishment on this one, which is a banger. Get it, Wrong Side of the Tracks as well. Chamber Spins 3 it's got on there. Yeah, really good album this one, to be honest. They look a bit different to how they ended up looking, but strong album from Biohazard. Third album from them, State of the World Address. This is the limited edition orange package. And we saw them on this tour. They played at the Marquee. They had like Dog Eat Dog and Downset supporting them. It was a really good concert. But yeah, this one's a really good album. State of the World Address. Down for Life's on there. What Makes Us Tick. I think it's got Cypress Hill featuring on a couple of tracks. How It Is as well. Yeah. But yeah, this one's a really good one. Probably the peak of their stuff, to be honest with you. So State of the World Address. Got the single that came from that. That's the How It Is one, remixed by DJ Lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versions of that on there, so only get your teeth into. It's a bit broke, but you know, that can happen with jewel cases. But yeah, numbered limited edition on that one, so that's pretty nice. Now I've got Material. That's the front. Back, a little bit more simplistic this one, but a really good album too, really like it. Comes out the slipcase like so. Yeah, I remember when this one came out, it was a bit more like, oh, hang on. They've sort of, shortened it up a bit. It's quite a short album. Authority, These Eyes Have Seen, Stigmatized. But yeah, shorter, punchier tracks. Really good album though, this one. Do enjoy that one. Then I've got the No Holds Barred Live in Europe. That's that there. Good selection of tracks from the first 3 albums. Yeah, first 4 albums even. Good one. New World Disorder. Less familiar with that one. Heard it a few times, don't remember it being particularly wonderful. That's that one there. 1999 that one came out. And then we've got this one, Uncivilization. Evan's got his hair cut off there. It's probably when he started to go into his porn stage. Don't tell me that you haven't seen that. But yeah, so once again, not really heard too much of that album either. I only heard it like once or twice, so not overly familiar with it. Can't really judge it one way or the other. So that's it for Biohazard. Then we go into Black Crowes. Yeah, they've changed their style a couple of times, but they're pretty much the same kind of thing. But yeah, first album, Shake Your Money Maker, absolute classic that one. on Deaf American. But yeah, some great tracks on this one. We have got Twice as Hard, great opener. Jealous Again, great track. You've got Hard to Handle on here, which is the cover. She Talks to Angels, which is a great ballad. Yeah, it's a lot of really good stuff on here. Really good, great sounding album, produced really well, as you'd expect from George Draculius. But yeah, I think the executive producer was Rubin, you know. So yeah, excellent. Their second album, Southern Harmony, A Musical Companion, carries on where the first one left off. I think this one might be even a little bit better, man. It's a really, really good album. You listen top to bottom, you listen to it. Sting Me, Remedy, Thorn in My Pride. Well, Sometimes Salvation's really good. Yeah, My Morning Song's really good. Yeah, superb album. Say the first two are pretty much, you know, top to bottom, spot on. You can't really fault them. Then they brought out this one, Amorica. Some controversy over the cover because of the, you know, lady hair. You know, but yeah, slightly different this one. They changed the style a little bit. Not quite as good. It's got a few good tracks on it, but yeah, definitely not quite as sort of stripped back and basic as their first two albums. They tried to do something a little bit different, and you know, it's alright, but it's, yeah, nowhere near as good as the first two albums. And I've got By Your Side, which is a bit more like the first two. This is a good one. Do enjoy this album a lot. Literally the books keep falling out. Go Faster, really good. Kicking My Heart Around, really good. Yeah, some good ones on here. Well, to the good times. But yeah, if you like the first two albums, then this one is more like those. And then I've got Three Snakes and One Charm, which I got from a car boot, and it is pretty much the most beat up CD that I've got. But it only cost me like 50p. You can see it's pretty knackered. But yeah, for 50p, you don't mind it. Yeah, good album. Good Friday's a good track. Under a Mountain, a bit of a mix of like Amorica and, you know, their older stuff. So yeah, say it's an interesting one. But yeah, worth having. Decent album. So that's it for Black Crows. That's all I've got from them. I've got a few random selections as well. I've got a couple of Blue Murder. I've got their first album. So John Sykes doing singing and guitars after he left Whitesnake. Carmine Appice on drums as well. Yeah, some good tracks on here. Riot's good. Sex Child, really good. Valley of the Kings. Yeah, some good stuff on there if you like that kind of, you know, Whitesnake-esque late 80s, you know, rock / metal. Really good album. Blue Murder, first one, and I've got their second one. I think they only did 3, but I've got the second one, Nothing But Trouble, as well. Awful cover, if I'm being honest. That's the inside, but yeah, cover is just amateurish at best. But yeah, another good one. Not quite as good as the first album. It's got a cover of Itchy Coo Park on it, which probably didn't need to be done, but yeah, some good stuff on there as well. Not listened to that as many times as the first one, but a decent album. Tricky to pick up nevertheless, so that's good. Next I've got from the Brides of Destruction, Here Come the Brides. This is like Nikki Sixx and like Tracy Guns on here, London Legrand as well. Standard sleaze, like, you know, glammy kind of stuff, but yeah, not too bad. Quite a decent album actually. Give it a couple of spins and it's like, you know, it'll grow on you. Natural Born Killers is a good one. 2 Times Dead, brace yourself. Yeah, worth a go. not going to rock your world like amazingly, but still, you know, worth having. I've got this oddity, Locust Abortion Technician from Butthole Surfers. All their stuff's pretty tricky to get nowadays. They're an odd band, obviously. If you know them, you'll know that they're weird. This one's got Sweet Loaf on it, which is, you know, random. Yeah, a few decent ones on here. But yeah, a very odd album. If you want odd, then Butthole Surfers would be your go-to band. Then I've got this one, which is an absolute classic in my opinion. Jakey Lee's Badlands. Ray Gillen on vocals, R.I.P. Greg Chason and Eric Singer, who's obviously now in Kiss, on drums. This one, I can't hear it enough times, it's so good. So good. High Wire, brilliant opener. Dreams in the Dark. Winter's Call is amazing. Dancing on the Edge, Streets Cry Freedom. Hard Driver's a good heavy track as well. Rumbling Train. Devil's Stomping Seasons, yeah, this one, I think it came out in 1989. This one is hard to get out of. Their second album, it's like virtually impossible. It's really difficult. But this, yeah, it's a great album, man. Great album, Badlands. If you can get it. Next, I've got a couple of heavier ones. I've got Behemoth the Satanist. This one comes with all sorts of crap. It's got that, and book with, you know, all manner of dark crap in it. So yeah, this is the DVD version as well. So you've got the CD and the DVD. Yeah, good album, heavy. If you're into, like, I don't even know what you call it. It's kind of not even death, because it's like death, doom, I don't know. It's got Blow Your Trumpets, Gabriel, which is probably the most famous track. The Satanist itself, obviously. Oh Father, oh Satan, oh Son. Very satanic, obviously, as the name would suggest. But yeah, if you like that kind of thing, it's really good, really dark, really doomy, really, yeah, good album. And the last one that I'm going to show today is Black Dahlia Murder, Ever Black, another death metal one. Pretty cool. If you like that sort of thing, yeah. In Hell is Where She Waits for Me, Goat of Departure into the Every. It's yeah, only heard it a few times, picked it up because it was quite reasonably priced. I do enjoy a bit of death, and yeah, well worth checking out. Need to get a few more of their albums and probably listen to them a bit more, but what I've heard of that one is good. So yeah, it's cleared a bit of the backlog for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and we'll check you out next time. Hopefully I'll have might do another ranking video, maybe for Black Label Society, because I've got a few of those to get through, but I am waiting for one of those in the post, so I might wait for that to come before I do the final ranking on that. So I will see you all next time. Take it steady.